Today was our last day in Tokyo, and now we're heading to Kyoto by bus, and it was kind of struggle coming here. So first of all, it was raining in the morning, and we had like a lot of luggage. We bought maybe too much stuff in Tokyo, so now we're traveling with 4 luggages, and traveling in the metro at rush hour with 4 luggages was not the best idea. So we decided to call a taxi. Whenever we would see a taxi, they would never actually come to us. We would wave at them, but like they would just pass by, like at least maybe like 10 times around. And then finally like a guy came and then drove us all the way to the bus station, which took about 30 minutes in the rain, which was very stressful because we were also almost late. Our bus is at 9:10, so we arrived at like 9:05, and then I had to ask the lady like where our bus was because we couldn't find it. And then there was like 3 minutes left, and she told us the bus terminal told us like to hurry up. So we ran. That's why I'm out of breath right now. And we finally made it, and we sat down at exactly 9 a.m. And Japanese transport is very on time, so if you're 1 minute late, you're not getting a seat and the bus is gone. Thank God I speak Japanese, or else we would have been late and missed our bus. Good start of our trip to Kyoto. This is our Kyoto Airbnb. So kotatsu is like a heated table. So under here, it's all heated. And there's tatami floors. And we have a little heater over here. And then our 3 futons. This is so nice. So for our first day in Kyoto, we ventured out to Kiyomizudera and rented kimonos. Cheryl! We walked around Zaka, which had a lot of cute and traditional Japanese stores. It's actually good.
What's the taste?
Sakura and matcha.
Oh, damn.
And next we went to Ninenzaka, which is famous for its historic street and alleys. The thing I like the most of Kyoto is the traditional atmosphere it gives. Everything is a lot more laid back and calming. The scenery is beautiful, and the traditional style houses, streets, and temples make you feel like you've traveled back in time. In Ninenzaka, there's a Japanese style Starbucks. So the seating area is covered in tatami flooring, just like a traditional Japanese house. And you also have a nice top view of the streets. After returning our kimonos, we went to the Kiyomizudera temple. To reach the temple, you need to go up quite a couple stairs, but once you arrive, you get to see multiple temples and a nice view of the city. Sadly, the temple was in construction, so we weren't able to see the temple from the outside. Higashiyama district is another part of Kyoto, right next to Ninenzaka, that also has preserved historic houses and temples. Again, this day was mostly to enjoy Japan's traditional scenery. And I even found the cutest pink wall. We went to Kyoto's famous Hirasaka pagoda. The next day, we decided to change our vibe a bit and visit the more modern part of Kyoto. It's raining today, and today we're going to Nishiki Market. So we're just going to do a little bit of shopping, and there's also a mall that we saw yesterday that we want to check out today.
Oh, that looks so cute.
I like these. It's so soft too. They have sakura taiyaki and matcha taiyaki. The things I look for when shopping are flowy silhouettes, pink or neutral colors, and even better if there's ruffles. That's something I can hardly find in Canadian stores, but that was everywhere in Japan, and it made me really happy to finally go to physical stores that have my style. Another wonderful store I found is Kinji. It's essentially a thrift store, but has a lot of unique pieces. But what caught my attention was this remake section. It's upcycled thrifted pieces, and it's actually the employees that designed them. And I found that really cool because that's exactly what I do here on this channel. They also have a lot of cute clothes, and I tried on these pants, which is a miracle that they fit me because pants never fit me, and I ended up buying them. For supper, we went to Nishiki Market, which is multiple street alleys selling food, sweets, and also clothing and accessories. I think it's mostly seafood. I don't eat seafood. So yeah, the street food there was almost all seafood, and it was also very crowded, so not the best place to have supper. So we went to have omurice. I'm getting this one, and maybe for dessert, or is it this? It's actually the most excited I've been for a meal during this whole trip. It's actually very, 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 very good. If you come to Kyoto, come to Higashiyama restaurant, pay a visit, worth it, and it's really cheap. It's only $12. In Montreal, this would be like $20, $25. It's so good! So I got stickers from a store. So one is a cashier with a Shiba, and one is two little hamsters. They have like the same color palette, so I'm gonna put them on my laptop. The next day we went to Inari Shrine. To get there we only had to walk 10 minutes from our Airbnb, and we went to Kyoto's most famous shrine, the Thousand Gates. Inari, 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 Inari. So I'm walking up Inari Shrine right now, and I've actually been here before like 2 days ago, and I went early in the morning at like 7 a.m. because I didn't want to have any tourists, so I can take some shots for a lookbook I'm doing that was suggested by someone. So now it's almost 1 p.m. and there's a lot of people, which is not fun, but I'm just gonna put in some shots that I took the other day because there's no people in them. So I tried to go all the way to the very top of the shrine, which is very good, like Inari udon. We're going all the way up there to try and find the restaurant and eat, and that'll be our reward for this hike. I'm at a bamboo grove at Inari Shrine, which is a lot less crowded than Arashiyama. So just come to Inari instead of Arashiyama. We couldn't find how to go all the way up, so I just bought mine somewhere else. We got Inari udon and spicy karage. And I have my portable chopsticks. Itadakimasu. So we're planning on going to Kyoto Palace and Nijo Castle today. We just arrived to the palace, but it's closed on Mondays. I trust Google too much. And of course, Google didn't tell us that, so I'm doing some replanning. So I think today we're just gonna go to Shiba Inu Cafe. I'm mad. We went to take the bus, but we took it the wrong way. And then we're going to ride the next bus from the other way. But it's like Google doesn't know where the actual bus stops are in Japan. This may be like the third time where this happens, or where he tells us to go, there's no bus stop at all. So we missed the bus, and now we're waiting again. Took the wrong side again. No, let's take the metro. Oh my god. So now we're just taking the metro. I honestly, I don't trust buses anymore. So we're in the metro now. And I got sweets because I'm sad. We're just want to see Shibas. Plus we have to pay for all that transport for nothing. So we have to pay for the metro for nothing and like the bus like twice. We finally made it to the Shiba Inu cafe. And seeing these cute little Shibas really did make me feel better. Shiba-chan. Kawaii ne, Nako. 座ってる.
Quite curious.
Yeah.
Oh, a boy. The next day we went to Arashiyama. Even though we already went to Inari's bamboo forest, we still had to pay a visit to Arashiyama's bamboo grove. So right now we went to Tenryuji Temple, and to get in, it's like you get into the garden for 500 yen, and if you want to get into the temple you have to pay an extra 300 yen. So right now we're only in the garden, and it's actually really peaceful here. Everything is very nice. The scenery is beautiful, the flowers are beautiful, very, very calming, which is what we need right now after this stressful trip, and just really nice being here right now and relaxing. We decided to enter the temple, and we did not regret it. The inside was very beautiful. We also had a nice view of the garden, and we spent most of our time just relaxing while enjoying the view. In the more urban side of Arashiyama, there's this pathway called Kimono Forest. We met this oji-san that taught us this floating coin trick. There was also this shopping area, and of course we had to go take a look. You can't bring me to these stores, I'm gonna spend all my money. Oh my gosh. We also went to visit more temples. We saw Kinkakuji and Ryoanji. Okay, so we finally made it to the Imperial Palace today, and we actually took a bus, but it was okay. The entrance fee is actually free. Most of the shrines need to pay like max 500 yen. This is free, and you get like a little visitor pass. The palace is actually a lot bigger than we thought, and is where Japan's imperial family used to live. To end this video, I wanted to give a shout out to our Airbnb host, Kyoko-san. The facilities and hospitality were amazing. Kyoko-san and her family are the sweetest, and I really suggest if you go to Kyoto to book her Airbnb. Kyoko-san, 本当にお世話になりました。ありがとうございました。